Hey, what's good, y'all? NBA 2K just dropped another patch update, and this patch targets one of the main issues in the game. We're about to get into all the details. If any of you guys are new here, consider dropping a like and a sub. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's get to the video. Alright, y'all, so NBA 2K's latest patch should be live right now for everyone. And you know one of the biggest issues that I personally have with NBA 2K26? It has nothing to do with gameplay, but mainly just joining your friends. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they fixed that in this latest patch update. If you guys notice a difference with joining your friends after the latest update, please let me know in the comment section below. Let's start out with page 1 of the patch notes for the most recent update. Developer notes, as per usual, they say we are working quickly to resolve the most user impacting issues being reported. Feedback from the community has been quick and clear, and we thank you. And they go on to say, the patch we released prior to the launch of Season 2 will contain a much broader set of fixes and improvements spanning the entire game. I'm guessing that 2K is taking a bunch of feedback from the community, and they intend to make the necessary changes. And I imagine some of those changes have to do with shooting on a 7-4 and the defensive contest system. Those have been the loudest complaints in the 2K community. Let me know in the comment section if you guys think they're gonna patch the 7-4 big shooting. Currently, under the gameplay category in these patch notes, the first bullet point starts with no gameplay changes have been made. And I ain't gonna front y'all, I love seeing that bullet point because I'm worried what NBA 2K26 is gonna turn out to be after the first major patch. You already got a bunch of players complaining and noticing some adjustments to gameplay speed, but 2K has already publicly denied any level of gameplay changes. Moving on into page 2, these patch notes of the most recent patch update from 2K. In the city category, it says numerous fixes to game stability in the city have been made. That's a pretty broad and vague statement, but I'm curious to know if you guys have noticed any changes. Sound off in the comment section below. The next bullet point down says resolved an issue with matchmaking that prevented locker rooms from properly filling. Additionally, matchmaking improvements and optimizations will be arriving over the next week. Now, there's players in the community that are complaining about skill-based matchmaking, and as soon as you reach the higher tiers, let's say you have a team of red plates out there, you'd end up waiting ridiculous amounts of times to be added into a match. I'll quickly reference this post to show you guys what I mean. 2K Central sent this out saying Cash Out said one of his viewers were waiting 20 minutes for a game on a red plate in the midway event. It goes on to say, get this skill-based matchmaking BS out the game. The comp players don't like it. The bums don't like it. It's just stupid. Uncle Demi ended up sending out this initial post, been sitting in a midway event for over 15 minutes. And he asks, is there skill-based matchmaking in the events also? And a little later, quoting that post saying, update. I'm still waiting. Power DF sent out this post, says skill-based matchmaking ruins 2K events. You can't tell everyone to hit the same point goal when the grind is way easier for some than others. That's just unfair. Switch ended up responding saying people will dead read this and think you just want to play against bums. And Power DF responds saying you're damn right. If we're competing in an event, I should have the same chance of running into bums as everyone else. And that's the main issue with skill-based matchmaking, y'all. As soon as you get into the higher tiers, higher rep levels and higher plate levels, every game turns into a sweat fest. And me personally, I don't want to sweat it out every single game. I don't mind playing competitive games, and maybe having a higher plate or a higher rep would put me into more difficult games more often, but nobody wants to do that for every single game. There should be a chance that we come across some lesser skilled players along the way. 2K's matchmaking system right now will not even put you into a game unless they get you those same sweats. You could end up waiting there 15, 20, or even 30 minutes. What bothers me about this is that 2K has enough experience to know better, and they still chose to go this route. It is what it is. I'm not complaining. It's just an observation. In the last bullet point under the city category, it says resolved an issue that could cause outdated daily challenges to appear on the tracking list. And in one of the most welcome changes, I'm sure, under the My Career category, it says, build specialization progress has been re-enabled when playing NBA games. Now that's a huge change, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are happy to hear this. Let me help put you guys up on game for those of you who don't know. When you guys go into your progression and go into build specialization, you see I got 8 of these goals completed. Goal 8 in particular, make 1,000 mid-range shots or 1,000 three-point shots to get that cap breaker. Most players will want to complete this, let's say on rookie mode in an NBA game, where you can take a whole lot of three-point shots or mid-range shots. But for some reason, up until now, when you went into an NBA game to try and complete this goal, your shots weren't tracking to the goal. I'm working on goal 9 right now, and you see I'm 148 shots in. 2K is saying they basically fixed this where you can now go into an NBA game and work on your build specialization shooting goals. During this issue with NBA 2K, it seems like players found an even quicker way to complete those goals, and I'm going to show you that right now. You'll want to go into your arena and then go into your practice facility. For those of you who don't know, this is probably one of the most quickest and efficient ways to complete your build specialization shooting goals. This here is the method. Now, a lot of you guys may like to do Street Kings, and you can do that, but by far there's a lot quicker method. As soon as you talk to this guy, he puts you into a scrimmage. Now, there's multiple ways you can do this. When I first learned about it, you'll pretty much take as many shots as possible, running down the clock to 30 seconds and then quitting out. But an even quicker and efficient way is to run back to this guy so you don't have to wait on defense to get the ball back. You'll quit this, hit yes, click on this guy again, start again, and you'll instantly take a shot once again. So this is the quickest and most efficient way to get shots up. So you run back, hit quit again. You see they're still inbounding the rock. They haven't even gotten to half court, so you will still be waiting. Instead, you're now taking another three-point shot. And that's the quickest way you can do this. Yeah, I think it's even quicker than the My Career method using NBA games. Again, you'll quit out, go back in. I did this all on live stream, and I put up 500 shots within maybe 2 hours or so. So I was able to complete goal 8. I know it seems tedious, and to some of you guys, just like when I initially first learned about it, I said, ain't no way I'm gonna just be running to this guy and quitting out. And the stream kept telling me, hey, City, this is way quicker. Just quit out after the first shot. And I'm like, all right, man, I'll give it a shot. And when I did it, oh, Lord, in fact, I had just wanted to meet like a goal of 700 shots for that particular day I was live streaming. That was the goal. But instead, when they told me about this method on live stream, salute to the homies that told me about this method in the live stream. When they told me about this, it was undeniable. Just a way quicker method for putting up those shots instead of just sitting here and then waiting for the defense to come down. Look at how long this takes, waiting for the defense to come down. You could even sit over here and not even play defense, and it still takes longer. I would have already taken my shot onto my next and third shot. You see how long it takes to get that rock? So by far the other method is way quicker. Right here, I'll stop, run to the guy first, and then quit out. The reason why you run to the guy first is because if you quit first, it takes longer to run to the guy. That's how efficient the 2K community is. They go down to the millisecond. Go back to him, quit out. And before you know it, them shots are up and you're completing your goals. So take this last shot, buckets. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join the AllCity 2K Discord. The link will be in the description below. Find players and get runs now. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.